You ready?
Hey, listen!
Get some.
Yeah.
Hey, listen!
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to another exciting episode of Lawrence's Let's Plays. Today I'm going to bring to you a quick little video for normal Void Rift, the final boss fight against Torador that can be a real pain in the ass. I'm going to provide you some tips and some strats, kind of show you my team comp and like the overall strat that I came up with that enabled me to finally be able to beat him and consistently. Now I can't beat hard yet, so you'll be waiting a while for a video on me clearing hard, but this will hopefully be helpful to newer players that are struggling with that boss fight, and hopefully it helps you out so you can progress and get by it and collect all your rewards. To my return viewers, thanks so much for your continued support, and if you're new to the channel, thank you as well for stopping by. Nothing left to say. I'm Lawrence, and let's play. So let's jump in here on Void Rift, and you'll see I'm at the Torador fight. So before we go in, let's go ahead and go in and let's read what he does. Upon receiving fatal damage for the first time, Torador will eliminate all units ahead of him immediately. So he does this attack where he takes his axe, jumps in the air, slams the ground, does a butt ton of damage, and then the ground in front of him instantly not only will kill your enemies if he does that attack, but he leaves a burning trail of fire, and you can no longer place a unit down, which is what really was kind of what made me really struggle with trying to figure out how to beat this. So let me go in and show you what my strat was. See, I'm at medium difficulty. Current BP of my team's 491. Suggested BP is 482,560. So I'm using Wrath in his Lord position. I'm using Silas. I'm using Toriel for range, unlimited range with her ult. Vortex for heals, obviously. Cetron because his range is amazing and he just absolutely murders bosses. Salazar, which Salazar should actually be up here to benefit from his Lord. Also using Silas, Comet, Captain Reeve, because you're definitely going to need some defenders on this stage to kind of halt his progress, to slow him down so your DPS can do damage to them while the defender's holding him back. And then I've got my girl, my bae, Vierna, and I've got Olag. So let me go in and show you kind of like what I realized, what I came up with as far as my strat to beat this. First things first, we're going to have two waves coming here. This middle guy is going to have a timer above his head, so we're not going to be too concerned about him. So we're going to put Captain Reeve down here. And even though, yes, I could attack this guy with my Vierna coming down, you're going to find that it's more important to put a DPS like this and face them to the left. Because when enemies spawn in that upper top corner, that's where a bunch of enemies are going to come through that once they die, they like they respawn once, they revive, come back to life. You don't want to have to deal with that. So we're going to give some heals down here for our Captain Reeve. We're going to face Vortex out, so that way in the middle lane there, I'm also going to put another defender to block that crystal, which we're going to be needing to do that here real soon, as a matter of fact. And who I choose here is Wrath. So we're going to put Wrath right here, make sure he's within the heal range of Vortex, and he is. Fantastic. Now you're going to see enemies spawning out the top here soon. Like I said, I could face my Vierna down. That would help my Wrath in the middle with doing a bunch of damage to these guys with the timers above their heads, but you're going to find out that it's much better to face your DPS, in this case my Vierna, to the left. And I'm going to go ahead and just place my Olag down now, because he's going to need to go down. So he's my big brick wall tank up at the top. Now you're going to see these enemies showing up. And they can be a real pain in the ass, because like I said, I'm pretty sure that once they die, they revive at least once. And we're just going to use basic. I'm not going to worry about popping her ult just yet. Now the key to this fight is you want to take out Torador as quickly as possible, because much like the Baron stage previously in this normal difficulty, Torador will revive once, So you want to get him to where you deplete his first health bar as quickly as possible. That is absolutely critical. Let's see, the way I've got Bjorn faced also, as these enemies are coming from the left here, she's also able to hit these enemies as they come up as well. And you see, I'm still not even worried about popping her ult. I could if I wanted to, but Oleg's such a great tank, and she's doing so much damage on just her basic that it's not really necessary. And I kind of want to save my ult, because Torador will be summoning through the portal there, where Bjorn is facing. Go down. There he is, right there. Okay, now you see him. So now we're going to go ahead and put Salazar here, because he'll do a great job blocking Torador to do quite a bit of damage to him. By the time Torador tries to get through, I'll be able to pop Salazar's ult. We'll start working on doing some damage to him. We'll go ahead and pop Bjorn. Just going to do quite a bit of damage to Torador. That's not the attack we're worried about. Okay. And everything is going swimmingly. And you got to make sure that you do not, because I will despawn Captain Reeve. You'll see later in this fight, but it's critical that you don't do it too fast, because you'll still have enemies that are coming at the bottom, and he still has to handle his business there. You'll see I'm about to pop Salazar's ult. That will take his first health bar away. Now's where he's going to burn the ground and instantly kill my Salazar. Once that mighty smash bar goes all the way from right to left, he's going to instantly kill Salazar. And any tiles on the ground, you see he's made it a path of burning fire, and you can no longer place an enemy there. So now what we're going to do, we're getting a little bit of damage on him with our Vierna. Again, critical not to despawn Reeve as your defender or Wrath as your fighter just yet, as you see more units are spawning. Now what we're going to do, because she's not doing anything, she can't hit him, she's not helping at all, so we're going to despawn her. And now I'm going to put in my Cetrum, and we're going to face him straight up, which is really strange. You'll see he's clearly within Cetrum's range. I'm not sure why this is happening. I don't know if it's a glitch or it's just something part of part of Torador's kit, that once you deplete his first health bar, you then can't target him until he's able to build up this flame fusion, because he is clearly in my range, but I cannot attack him yet. But that's okay, because we're simply waiting. We want our Cetrum's ult to build up, because once Cetrum's ult builds up, then he's going to absolutely decimate his health. I may not even have to despawn Captain Reeve this time around. We'll see. Captain Reeve's range is so good. So clutch. Now we're going to go and put Salazar here behind Captain Reeve. I'm sorry, behind Oleg rather. Because while he can't hit Torador, once Torador gets done with his flame fusion buildup, once his ult is up, I can pop his ult to help deal damage to him. And obviously, as we know, Salazar does quite a bit of damage. So we're going to go and pop Cetrum's ult now. You're going to see he's just going to just absolutely start obliterating Torador's health for his second health bar. Wrath still handling his business. We got Vortex healing both Wrath and Captain Reeve at the top, which is fantastic. That's what we want. And he's going to get him really low. He's not going to be able to kill him with the ult, but he'll do quite a bit of damage. Beautiful. Now, we're going to go and despawn Cetrum. I believe we're just down now, probably to him. So if we can, we're gonna try to get Vortex in there. We may not need to though, to be honest. No, we got it. Just like that. Just popped Salazar's ult, and it was a wrap. I wasn't sure there towards the end. I didn't remember if he was going to be able to get that attack off again where he slams the ground and just eliminates everything in front of him. And then for like 3 tiles that he's eliminated those enemies, he puts the burning fire on the ground, and then you can't place your units, and then he just like walks forward, and that's it, and you just can't beat him. Well, that's it. That's how I beat him. Hopefully this information was helpful and informative to you guys, for those of you that are stuck on this Torador fight, because it can be kind of a pain in the ass to beat him. But that was kind of some techniques, some little tips, and like a strat that I came up with to figure out how to beat him properly. And that's the video, guys. Appreciate the hell out of every one of you guys for stopping by. Do consider smashing the like button if you did enjoy this content. Also consider subscribing to the channel if you haven't already, to help my channel to grow. With nothing really left to say, my name is Lawrence. This is Lawrence's Let's Plays, and I am out of here. Take care, everybody. I'll see you real soon.